Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist here at American RV in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and today I'm here to tell you all about the 2018 Keystone Sprinter 293 fifth wheel bunkhouse. I personally like this floor plan. I think it's awesome. It's a condensed bath and a half model with big open spaces. But let's start off right over here on the kitchen. The Sprinter has beautiful solid surface countertops. This was something that they changed in the late 2017 model year going into 2018, and I think it's a huge improvement. It really gives it that aesthetic and appeal and gives that wow factor when friends and family walk in. You'll also notice that it is underlit right here. You can turn that off if you don't like it, but it is kind of, again, a nice little visual piece. The sink itself here is a single bowl undermount stainless steel sink, nice large farm style sink there, which is great because if you have residential pots and pans, you can actually fit them in there. You'll also notice the high-rise industrial style faucet. Let's jump underneath here. We'll take a quick look at some of the storage. So right over here, as soon as you walk in, you have a nice extra little storage area, good spot to throw your shoes there. You'll also see you have your fire extinguisher in the case of fire, and then you have this large pull-out drawer here as well. Also, while I'm right here, I want to hit this real quick. If you take a look, this is really nice. Speaking of coming in, I showed you where you have the spot where you can throw your shoes. Right here's a spot to hang your sweatshirts, jackets, things like that. And again, some more shoe storage right over here. It's a little narrow, so you'd probably have to turn them sideways, or maybe a spot for flip-flops, something like that. But it is still good storage, and then you have storage there along the top. But back into the kitchen here. Let's take a quick look on the corner. You'll see right here you have your drop-down sponge tray and then two full extension ball-bearing drawers. That way you have a good spot not just for your silverware, but a second drawer for your other items like maybe a pizza cutter, knife, big spatulas, things like that. Directly underneath the sink here, you'll see you have a large storage area there. I do like this because it is big enough for you able to fit a smaller size trash can. It also has the 3-burner cooktop here. You'll see it is the upgraded grates on here. I do like that. It's a little more heavy duty, a little more residential looking than what you normally get in a camper. And then right underneath here is a nice large oven if you want to do some baking. If we take a look right up above, you see the nice stainless steel hood on here with a light and fan, stainless microwave there to match. And then you have the pantry area right next to that. You'll see you do have 3 different doors in which you can get in here and access that storage. And on the very far side there is actually your control panel as well, which is up, tucked out of the way. That way you don't have kids and stuff messing with it, which again, I think is a nice place to put it. Right over here is your fridge freezer combo. You have the stainless panels on the front. You'll see this is nice and big. You have the cutout right here, 8 cubic foot fridge freezer. This unit does run off both propane and electric and also has automatic switchover. You see you have storage right up above there, and then additional storage over here to the side. Take a look at this. This is nice pantry storage right here. If you want a little bit bigger trash can, if you don't want to put it under the sink, you can stick it right under here as well. There's a nice big opening right there. Or it's also a good spot for pots and pans. So, some good versatile storage right here in this cabinet. Take a quick look at the ceiling. There's certainly some neat features in here I want to go over. You'll see right up top here in the center is your max air fan. This is awesome. If you don't want to run the ducted AC, you can open up some windows and get a really great cross breeze going through here. Also, if you cook something like bacon, you want to get the smell out, this will do it quite quickly. You can see right here you have a big skylight with a shade. So if you want to, block the sun off, you can do that, or open it up, lets a ton of natural light in here. You'll also see instead of standard tape strips that are going across, they use the wood strips going across there, which really gives it a nice aesthetic, helps break things up a little bit too. Right here is your 40-inch TV in your entertainment system. This is great because it has a good viewing angle. Whether you're cooking food, you can kind of look over your shoulder and you're sitting in the dinette or sitting right here on the couch. You're able to see it from pretty much anywhere in your living space. You'll also notice right underneath is a sound bar for great sound quality. That way you can hear it wherever you are too. And that unit is Bluetooth capable, so that way you can hook up to it with a smartphone. And it does have some different speaker zones on there as well. You'll see you have your shelf right here for any auxiliary equipment, electrical outlet right there too. And underneath is your fireplace. Not only is this really aesthetically pleasing and give that great look on a chillier night, but this also is a big space heater and it does a good job of taking the chill off in this space. Right up top, you have the nice decorative glass there. You see you have good additional storage behind that too. Let's move over to the super slide real quick. So I had mentioned the sofa. This is an extremely comfortable sofa. You can see how nice and plush it is. I mean, I sink right in here. And my favorite part about it is that this is a tri-fold sofa, which is the preferable type of sleeper sofa in an RV. If you're not familiar with a tri-fold, the reason it makes such a nice bed is because it uses the cushions of the couch here itself to form the bed, so you don't have your traditional super thin pull-out or an air mattress that's going to deflate on you in the middle of the night. So really comfortable to sleep on. You can pull that out and you can have 2 adults sleep there too, which is nice. Taller slide height here. You'll see I'm 6 foot. I can still stand underneath the slide, which is great. You know, a lot of times the slides are really short and you have to hit your head. Not the case here. And then moving over a little bit further, you will see the dinette. This is nice too. You can sit 4 people here easily, have a meal, play cards together, whatever it may be. For storage, you know what they did to make it a little bit easier to access, you can just remove this top cushion. You'll see it's Velcroed. And then they have a little handle right here. So you can just lift that up. You'll see it's on hinges, so it folds nice and easy. The reason I kind of like this is, you know, the doors are great. You know, it does let you get in there, but if it's really far back, you're on your hands and knees trying to get in there. That's not the case here. You're able to just bend over and reach the items that you want to get out. So, you know, yes, you do have to take the back cushion off, but honestly, I think it's a better system than just having a swing open door. And then naturally, you'll have big windows all the way around that, letting in a ton of natural light, LED lights there for nighttime. Right over here, you have some additional storage. I can open this guy up for you. You know, you can really use this for whatever you want. You know, they did it just basically to give you that extra storage space, because otherwise this is dead space. So I don't think there's anything super particular you can use in here, but if you want to use it for extra pantry, you know, that's probably what I would use it for. But, you know, pots, pans, whatever. Again, that is good additional storage running all the way through there. Let's take a look at the bunk room. Again, I really love this setup because it allows you to get a bath and a half floor plan in a shorter floor plan. But we'll start off right here on the slide. This is a rollover sofa. It's nice and easy to use. You literally roll the back over. You'll see it has 2 legs here, so when you put it flat, put the legs down, and this is a large enough bed that 2 adults can easily sleep on. And then if you look right up top, you'll see you have a bunk right here. You can stash it up like it is right now to give you more headroom, or this does drop down and there's a window behind there as well. Now, there is an electrical outlet right down by the foot area too, so if you want to sit on the couch, plug in some electronics, you're able to do that. And if you want to watch TV, great. There's a spot for it right here. You'll also notice you have dual USB ports there. If you take a look all the way around here, you have some nice extra storage. So, you know, whether you want to put DVD collection in here, you want to put some clothes in here, whatever it may be, you do have this extra storage running all the way through there. And as I mentioned, this is a bath and a half model. You have the nice slider door on here, you know, kind of like a farm style door almost, which is pretty cool. The foot flush lever toilet right down here, you'll notice this is a porcelain bowl, so it is nice and easy to clean too. You have a big sink top and vanity there. You can see the large countertop. Nice cutout right over here underneath, so if you want to put some of your personal items in there, you can, or maybe a small trash can even. You can set a small one in there. Stainless steel bowl, which is great. Additional storage there underneath. Right up top's a mirrored medicine cabinet. You will see you have additional storage in there. And then you also have the tub shower with a hand wand. Nice big skylight up top, letting in a lot of natural light and giving you some additional headroom. The front of the 293 is nice and open, and a big part of that is because the way the bathroom is laid out. But because you have the rear bath, that makes this a master bath, which means you don't have to worry about guests or kids or anyone coming in to use it. This is just for you. You'll see you have the nice slider door here so you can close off the entire space. And if you want to separate the bedroom from the bathroom, you also have the curtition here you can use so you get that separation. Right over here is the sink, stainless steel bowl there. Again, good size countertop, electrical outlet right there as well. You will see you have storage underneath, and up top is a mirrored medicine cabinet with storage behind that. Right over to this side is the Neo Angle shower. I like the shower in here, mainly the shower doors, because they are on a roller track. So it's a magnetic latch, so that way it stays shut when you're using the shower. When you open it up, the thing I like is that all your water will actually go right down the door and stay in the shower pan, that we don't have a bunch of water all over your floor here. You'll see you have the hand wand there for ease of use, make it nice and easy to clean yourself as well as the shower itself. And then you have a big skylight up top. Not only gives you additional headroom, but also lets in a lot of natural light. Now right over across the way here, you have the other part of your bathroom, your master bath. Right down there is the toilet, which is great because, you know, again, it's nice and private. This is also a porcelain bowl, so easy to clean there. You have a robe hook right over here on the wall, so that way, you know, if you want to hang your towels there, you can step out of your shower, grab that, and then your vent fan is in there as well. In the bedroom portion is a slide out queen size bed. That way it's nice and easy to walk around as well as make the bed, and you have electrical outlets too, so if you need to charge cell phones or plug in CPAP machines, you have a place to do that. Right up front is your wardrobe. Nice large wardrobe here. You have mirrored doors. You see the shelf running across the top, as well as the hanging rod right underneath for any clothes that you want to hang up. And then over to the side here, you have some additional storage. You see that right up top, as well as 3 large drawers right there underneath. You also have an additional set of drawers right here at the foot of the bed. So again, if you have folded clothes you want to put in there, it's a great spot to do it. Right here's your TV hookup. If you want to watch TV before bed, you have a huge spot in which you can put a TV. So if you're a big TV person, this is a great setup for you. Right up above that, additional storage, glass front doors, window here off to the side to let in natural light. Right up top, you have a vent fan there, so if you do want to open some windows for cross ventilation, you can do that. And also, it is pre-wired for a second AC, so if you want to have one installed, it already has the 50 amp power going to it, so you are able to put it in there. Now that we've seen the great floor plan inside, let's take a look at some of the outside features. We'll start with the front painted cap here on the Sprinter. Not only is this great looking, but it's also very functional. You see they cut the corners back, as well as have the kingpin sticking out nice and far, which is part of what Sprinter calls the max turn technology, allowing you to make sharper corners and be able to get in those tight spots when you're backing up your fifth wheel. Right here is a mirror, so it is nice and easy to align your hitch with your kingpin when you are hooking up. If we take a look underneath, you see this front compartment here is not only large, but it is very clean. They have good cable management. You don't have stuff running all over the place. Just kind of shows some of the quality that Sprinter's putting into their units. Right over to this side, you have a light in case you're hooking up or disconnecting at night, or if you're getting into that compartment, just helps a little bit. Then right underneath that is solar prep. So if you do want solar, all you have to do is buy the portable Ethereum panels, plug it in right there, and it will trickle charge your battery. Right underneath here is your spare tire. I like that location because it is easy to get to. A lot of times they stick them way underneath the fifth wheel, and in that moment when you need it, you're laying on your back trying to get it down. Not the case here. If you take a look off to the side, you'll see this coach is equipped with auto level. That's phenomenal to have on a fifth wheel that is in this price point. I think that is great. You know, it really makes your setup and teardown times a breeze. Just touch a button, it levels it out for you, and it has a memory. So when you're ready to pick it back up, it'll go right to where you dropped it off at, back the truck up, hook up, and you can go. Take a look at the pass-through. You have a covered hinge on there, so you don't have rust coming all down your door. It is magnetic as well, so you can just put it up there, forget about it. You don't have to worry about tabs or anything breaking off. Then if you take a look at the pass-through itself, you'll see it is not only clean, but again, nice and open. Big wide door on here, so you can fit some of your larger items like your director's chairs and things like that in there, which you would expect with a fifth wheel. You'll also see you have thick compartment baggage doors on here. You know they're well built. You actually have metal slam latches. Look at that. They work just the way they should. Coming back a little bit further here, you see 3 aluminum steps. So this, of course, is to get into the coach. You have the foldable easy grab handle here too. The aluminum steps have the rubber grips on there for traction, so if it's raining, it's wet out, especially in conjunction with the foldable grab handle here, you have excellent control when entering or exiting. Also, because they're aluminum, the steps won't rust out on you. If you take a look up above the door, you see the power awning. Just touch a button to roll that out. Same thing to go back in. You can notice the LED light strip that's right underneath it there. And in the heads of the awning are outside speakers. I really like that because when you extend your awning out, the music's now playing down on your campsite rather than blasting out at your neighbors. And that is controlled by that sound bar I showed you inside underneath the TV. Right back here's electrical outlet. In case you need to plug anything in, you have a spot to do it. The beautiful aluminum alloy rims on there not only look great, but they're also quite functional because they won't rust out on you and help prevent corrosion. You also have nitrogen-filled tires, so you will keep your tire pressure for a longer period of time. Another thing I like to talk about on the Sprinter, something you can't really see in intangible, is the fact that Sprinter has tested their units from 0 to 100 degrees. So even if it gets down, to 0 degrees, you don't have to worry about your underbelly freezing up, which is your tanks, your lines. All those will stay heated because it has forced air running down there as well as astrofoil, so that is definitely a big bonus. Let's take a look at the back of the 293. You see there is a rear-mounted ladder on here. That way you can climb up onto the roof. It is a fully walkable roof, and I do recommend getting up there at least a couple times a year just to check it out. You will also notice that you have a backup camera prep. So if you want backup camera, it's nice and easy to have installed. It's essentially just a plug and play. Your docking station right here has everything you need for your hookups. It has your water inlets, your cable and satellite inlet, outside shower with hot and cold water access, and then you also have a black tank flush. Now again, because this has 2 bathrooms, you have a second black tank flush in the back of the coach, so just make sure you do utilize both of those to wash everything out. Right over here, your 2 propane tanks. You have 2 30-pound tanks there. Nice, easy switch over right here. Above that, you will see that you have your auto level right here, as I mentioned, just a touch of a button. And right underneath on the inside of your propane tank door, you have a reference guide. So if you ever forget how to use it, you can take a quick look at this. All right, folks, that wraps it up. Again, this is a 2018 Keystone Sprinter 293 fifth wheel bunkhouse. This is a great floor plan with 2 full baths, and it's just a touch over 36 foot. If you're interested in this RV and you'd like price and availability, I recommend you give us a call here at American RV, or you can take a look at our website, which is AmericanRV.com. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and I can't wait to see you on the road to freedom.